So I'm making a fleecy dog coat for the dog for the cold, chilly mornings. It's a bit frosty. It's sort of been about -3 or 4 this morning. And he just needs a little bit of something to keep him warm. Under here, I've got the toweling dog coat I made for him. Now, with the dog having a lot of coat, a lot of hair, dog hair underneath, I prefer to have something like that on any dog coat for him, rather than something what comes underneath the body and basically is going to mat up his coat, his dog hair. So, he's an English setter, and what will happen in the cold weather, the dog needs exercise, but it's got a good chance of losing weight as well out in the cold, which is why I'm making this. You could do this with just a fleecy blanket. It's a piece of material I bought a bit ago, a few weeks ago. And what I'm going to do is follow the pattern of this toweling dog coat. It doesn't need to be perfect, and I'm not a sewing channel, but I do have a sewing machine to make the toweling dog coats. Bought it years ago, specifically to make toweling dog coats for the show dogs. So we've got a bit of a neck hole there. So it's going to be bog standard and basic, but it's going to keep him warm. So once you've cut the hole, or the little neck part, turn it inside out, put these two pieces together. So, all you need to do is sew that together. So that is sewn together. I might just go over it again. Basically, when you turn it round, there. I've got a head hole. Let me try this on the dog. Betty, come here then. And try this on. Let's have a look. Head through. Oh yes. Come on. Come here. Alright, so now, ooh, that'll keep you warm, won't it? That goes right over his tail, which is good, which is what I want. And now I'm just going to put a couple of straps on so it holds it in place. Good boy. I have just gone over that with a zigzag stitch just to stop it coming undone. The next step will be, if I'm following the pattern from the toweling dog coat, what I know fits Buzzy, is adding these ties on, which I think are about 1 metre long. And what they do is they just go around the top of the coat and then a tie, a little bow. So I shall follow my pattern for the dog, but ideally they want to go in the middle of the dog, and then at the end what I also have is ties where his tail will come through, which will stop the coat blowing up in the wind. Oh, here we go, here we've got a dog. So I'm going to get those ties ready, and that material, I think you call it binding. It's like cotton binding. I've forgotten what the name is. I might be able to bring it up. I can't remember. But that's what I use for the tape for the middle of the coat. And I've got some black here. That's what I'm going to use on this coat. So that's the straps sewn on. So what you will do, I'll show you when I've finished it how to put it on the dog. You'll basically cross over underneath the dog and then tie over here. And if they're too long, you can just cut them down a bit. So that's going to hold the coat on. And what I need to do, if I I'm going off this toweling dog coat, which is actually the right size. This is probably about 4 centimetres too long. But I'm going to put the ties on for the tail. Now the tail ties on the coat, you almost want to be halfway down the section. You know, you've got 2 sides to the coat, haven't you? Where the dog is one side and the other side. And if you look here, it's sort of halfway down, but it's also set in a bit. I mean, it'll depend on the size of your dog where you're going to put that. So what I've done is pinned one on, ready to sew, which is what I'm going to do now. Got those ties on. I did the same little idea of sewing, again, a rectangle, and then, you know, really made sure that's solid in there. And what I'm going to do with this coat, because it's a little bit longer than the other ones, if I get those out of the way, I know it's already long. What I'm going to do is just shape it a little bit, not too much, because I know I've not got to do any sewing really. What we'll do is have a little try on and see if it fits in. Head end. Here, Buzzy. No, don't sit down. Don't go to sleep. Head end on. Body on. Go on, stand up a minute. Do your modelling. So these 2 ties, we've got 1, 2, hopefully you can see. The light's not that great. So cross over underneath. And I just tie above here, not too tight, into a little bow. Hang on, oh, go on then. Let me put the neck strap on you. Hang on, Buzzy. He's tired. You're going for a walk in a minute, you can try it out. Come on up. Come up. Then, under the tail, we've got the 2 straps. You don't want to get any hair caught. Again, not too tight. You don't get the hair caught. A bow, and what I tend to do, once I've got that right, I don't undo it. Well, there we go. Oh look, you've got a little coat on. That's not bad. It's not bad, is it? For a homemade coat, what's just going to keep you warm. We're going to go and try that out on the walk. But also in the dog grooming salon, when he's waiting while I'm grooming dogs, that's your new coat to keep you warm. Because it's can be a little bit cold to start off with in the morning in there. So there you go. That's how you can make sort of a DIY warm dog coat. I wouldn't leave it on him all the time because he lives inside. But it's just to keep him a little bit warmer on the cold dog walk. Right, we're back from the dog walk. What I just want to show you. So taking this coat off, I'll just undo the middle. Stand up, oh boy. And then leave that tied. Lift his tail out. And then over his head. That's simple. You can do that on the floor, easy enough. Once the coat is off, I leave that tied. So next time when I put the coat on, I'll just go over his head, and then it's dead easy just to pull the tail through, and all you've got to do is tie that back up. But what you do have to watch out for, can you stand up, is at the chest and the underneath of the dog, if he's got a lot of dog hair, you know, feathering, doesn't get knotted up, which a coat like that, which I've particularly made it like that so that it doesn't get knotted up the coat, it shouldn't do. And what I'm also going to do is give the dog a brush after having that coat on the walk. When the video's done, I'll just brush through, make sure there's no knots. But I know it's only a DIY simple thing, but by having these simple strings, nice and thin, you've not got a lot of material grabbing that coat back up. When it comes to the dog jumpers and fleeces with the legs, okay, they may keep your dog clean, but if you leave the jumper on, or constant use without brushing the the dog is going to get matted up. And also, there's no Velcro here, because once you've got Velcro and you start taking that underneath, start ripping the coat out. Or the coat sticks to the Velcro. Anyway, that's my little dog coat, DIY dog coat, which will just keep him a little bit warmer on the morning walks, really. That's when it's been quite cold. Once you get walking, it's okay, and a dog of this age is not going to get cold by going for a walk. But as I said at the beginning, he would start losing weight, and sitting in that dog grooming place of mine, he needs that on, because he's not doing anything and he's just sitting there. Okay, I've got that diesel heater in there, but he's a house dog and he's used to being in a normal temperature. I only have the house set at 17. Believe it or not, the dog does not need to be boiling hot. No dog needs to be red hot. But if they're going to be, I don't know what the temperature will be in there, but first thing, it can be quite cold and he'll need something on to stop him losing weight. But the funny thing is, I've just been for that dog walk and there's a nice lady I see with a spaniel and she quite likes the dog, and she said, oh, look at his coat. I love his dog coat. I said, oh, I've just made it. I'm trying it out. Oh, she says, will you make my spaniel one? She won't put her legs through. She won't put her feet through the other coats when they've got arms on them. She said I could do with just a coat like that, what you can just tie at the top. Anyway, that's my DIY dog coat.